Organizations and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC 15, WWMB CW21, or its employees.
You're watching Carolina and Company Live. Your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your hosts, Cecil Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
It's a Monday. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. Hope everyone had a great weekend. We sure had a wonderful weekend. Celebrated my little boy's second birthday. It was pretty nice, actually, outside.
It was a nice weekend.
Did you have a good one?
It was a good weekend. Everything was fun.
The car show?
Great car show, and everything's good. I mean, life's good.
That's right.
And we got a lot to talk about today, too, and a lot of things
sure
to cover.
Lots of cool stuff coming up, but first let's check out our weather. Happy Monday afternoon to you. Let's take a look at the satellite and radar right now. Two things I do want to go ahead and talk about. The first one that's directly impacting our weather right now is this high pressure that's just anchored off the coast. The further off the coast this gets, of course, just note with high pressures, we do get a clockwise rotation. So we are getting our wind direction, a little bit of shift in that out of the west. And when we have that westerly direction coming directly off that cooler Atlantic Ocean, grand strain temperatures seem to kind of stay a little bit lower. As that system continues to move away, our winds will then come out of the south. We'll continue to warm for one of two reasons. Well, just that, as we do have a southerly wind component, and then us being ahead of the story number two, and that's this approaching cold front. Right now, it's just centered across the central portions of the country. This will track closer to the Carolinas as we head through Tuesday night and cross through our region early Wednesday morning. And we could see just that with Futurecast showing you the clouds and pinpointing radar for you. Not much through your Monday, just a mix of sun and clouds. If you've been outside, that's exactly how the rest of your afternoon is going to play out, continuing to rise that temperature a little bit though through the afternoon hours. By tonight, we still have some high clouds out there, not going to be completely clear, but more in the way of clear skies than clouds through the evening hours. By tomorrow though, by 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we will then increase our cloud coverage due to that system getting a little bit closer to us, and an isolated shower will be nothing to rule out. That's just isolated through the day tomorrow. Now heading into Tuesday night, a little bit of a different story. By 11 o'clock, we still are holding on to that cloud coverage. Inland areas likely to see more numerous to scattered showers. By 11 o'clock, this system starts to enter the PD and portions of the border belt. By the time it swings eastward toward the coastal counties, it starts to lose a little bit of steam, looking more at widely scattered to even just isolated toward Horry and Georgetown counties or the immediate coast. We'll continue to hold on to that cloud coverage through early morning hours on Wednesday, but any commuting hours during Wednesday not looking all that bad. So low accumulation due to how quick moving this is. All three trusted models when it comes to forecasting precipitation under 1/4 of an inch. So not looking at a lot in terms of that. And right now, no severe weather associated with that either. We're in the 60s, 62 in Florence, 63 in Johnsonville and in Myrtle Beach right now. Temperatures will continue to rise into the upper 60s for today. Here's your Grand Strand 7-day forecast. 66 for your Monday. The best chance to see that measurable rainfall will be late Tuesday heading into early Wednesday. Across the PD and along the border belt, 72 for today, 75 as we head through your Tuesday, cooling by Thursday.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, let's talk about a few things. What you got?
All right, let me tell you about something that happened over the weekend at DeFalco's down in Surfside Beach. Look at this. More than 100 people turned out. DeFalco Automotive and Towing celebrate the unveiling of DeFalco's truck covered in lung cancer awareness signage. And they also raised $1,500 for lung cancer. The Renford family lost Bill Renford, one of my best friends, back in November to lung cancer. We want to thank everybody for making that possible and making that happen.
Absolutely. What a great turnout.
Big turnout.
That's
over 100
fantastic.
people there. Yeah.
That's awesome. Great. And that's probably going to be an annual event, which will be fantastic.
That's right.
All right. So let's see. Last month, the Southeastern Bluegrass Association, they held their bluegrass event in Darlington. They raised over $2,500, and they donated that to the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. Great job, Jack Smith. Yeah. He always puts on wonderful things. Bluegrass Festival is always so much fun, and so for them to do something and give back is just an awesome thing to do.
They do a great job.
That's
all right,
right.
Let's find out a little bit about today. Today is March 6th, and this is Read Aloud Day. I am reading aloud.
You are reading aloud. And this is also Name Day. What's your name?
Fred. if you want to call me. I'm happy.
I just never know what's going to happen.
Birthdays today. Let's check it out. 1959. There he is, Tom Arnold. He's 58 years old. You remember the movie True Lies with Schwarzenegger? And The Bad Penny, April Showers, and he was married to Roseanne Barr back in the 90s.
Really? I didn't know that. How about that?
I'm sure he's glad he got a divorce.
Okay,
no,
1957, we have Connie Britton, 50 years old, TV's Friday Night Lights, Nashville, An American Horror Story.
Yes, 1972, The Shaq. There he is, Shaq O'Neal, 45, the 7-foot NBA superstar, 15 All-Star selection, and 4-time NBA champion.
Wow.
Listen to this now. You know how he learned to play basketball?
No.
His dad taught him. How about that?
Man, never knew he was going to turn out to be 7 feet tall, right? That's a big boy. All right, today in history, let's talk about it. 1959, the 11th Emmy Awards, Playhouse 90, Jack Benny Show, and Raymond Burr.
That's right. All right, let's go back to 1966. Barry Sadler had the #1 song, stayed there for 13 weeks. It's called The Ballad of the Green Beret. Great song. Okay. All right, let's find out from the Know-It-All Department. Everybody waits on this every day. All right, the Cleveland Indians once had a 10-cent beer night. Okay?
Right.
Cleveland had to forfeit the game when their drunk fans started rioting during the 9th inning. Players were attacking fans, baseball bats to protect themselves. They never did 10-cent beer again.
I guess so.
Can you believe that?
Man.
Right, that happened to the Cleveland Indians. And that's from the Know-It-All Department. 10-cent beer, it'll cost you.
That's right. We've got a great show lined up, and something that's trending right now. It's gone viral on Facebook. We have the interview right here. You'll see it in a minute. You know, we've started this new thing called Pop Talk. Well, there it is. Our Pop Talk today has taken a local spin. This is our good friend Erin Dietrich. She is a local Myrtle Beach photographer. She has gone viral overnight, but not for her photo. But not for her photos. She dressed up like April the Giraffe, who many of you have been following. Millions of people actually have been following this giraffe, waiting for her to give birth. Well, Erin thought it would be funny to do a spoof and dress up like the giraffe. Erin is obviously with us right now. And okay, so last night, you posted at what time?
Like 7:45, I think.
Okay, and 2 hours later, you guys, we were at about 100,000
it was crazy.
views, which is crazy.
Yeah.
This morning, I just checked it a little while ago, and it's over 9.9 million right now. Like, that's nuts. Erin, okay, first of all, what gave you this idea? You and Scott are always doing funny things. So
yeah, we're not very serious people. But Friday night, we were just talking, and Scott said, we should get a giraffe mask, because, you know, I'm obsessed with April. And so we ordered it at Amazon Prime, $16 special. It arrived yesterday afternoon, and after we put the kids to bed last night, I said, let's do like a live feed in the bedroom, like it looks like the barn stall of April. And we did, just for our friends, because everyone thinks it's ridiculous that I'm obsessed with this giraffe. And
well, and that you're due any day.
Yeah, any day
and so
now.
is April the
I
giraffe.
know. So it's like a race against the clock now. Who's going to have the baby first, Erin or April? And I woke up this morning and was not expecting the response that I had.
Now, you told me earlier on that you had messages from like over 500 news stations across the country.
It was insane. Like, I've done phone interviews with people in Canada, Memphis, Dallas.
Good Morning America.
Good Morning America.
Which is fantastic.
This is insane. I've got people coming from Colombia. I'm like, I was not expecting this.
That's incredible. Well, I mean, viral internet sensation, and now this will be your fourth
we have
child.
A 7-year-old girl, Bryn. We have a 4-year-old boy, Landon. 2-year-old boy, Blake, and then this is another boy, Porter Lane.
That's awesome.
So.
He is named after your grandmother, which is a very special name.
Yes.
Congratulations on the baby, and also, I mean, how cool. I mean, how cool. And we were lucky enough to get in touch with Erin this morning, a friend of mine, and get the interview. Also, she will be on a little bit later with news on ABC 15. Y'all check it out. Thanks, Erin.
Thanks.
Back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, a face you've seen before. Dr. Epperson is back on the show, and he's going to be talking about a lot of new stuff today.
That's right. We're talking about skin checkups, skin cancer, and different things like that. Doc, good to have you back, my friend.
Great to be here, Cecil. Thanks for asking me to come.
All right, now, summer's on the way.
Yes.
And we're talking about checkups for skin cancer.
Certainly. There are a lot of people that have lesions, and if you have a lesion, you're concerned about a lesion on your skin, certainly give us a call. We'll take a look at it. We're very happy to go over this. And I do a lot of community screenings. I think the 23rd I'll be at Ocean Lakes and at St. Michael's Catholic Church on the 27th. You have a lesion that's concerning to you. Most often it's nothing, but you don't know that unless somebody that knows what they're doing looks at it.
That's right, and the number's up right there if you want to call ahead and find out how you can come in and get this checked out and find out about it, because
that's right.
This is a big deal right now. I mean, people don't understand when they get something, they need to check it out.
Well, you do need to check it out. We've had a lot of patients we pick up in our screenings. Pretty amazing sometimes to see the lesions that they've had. They've had them for years. It can be melanomas. What's exciting is there are a number of treatments for this. They're not so bad as it used to be. And in our future programs we're going to be having, we're going to have the radiation doctor come to talk about skin cancer can be treated also with radiation if it is something that's extensive or going to leave you disfigured.
Wow. Okay. And the kind of the biggest thing for this is, you know, early detection on these. And so what do you suggest with that?
Well, if you have a lesion, you don't know what it is, you need to see someone that knows what it might be, especially in an area that's bleeding, non-healing, inflamed, irritated. But any lesion that is black, irregular, and growing in size, that needs to be looked at immediately, because melanoma is deadly.
Yes, absolutely. I've known people who have passed away from melanoma, and now you are at Inlet Medical? Inlet Medical
in Merle's Inlet, the number there. They can call and ask for a skin check, and we'll be happy to check any lesion they have. We all the time do head-to-toe skin checks, and people find they come in with one lesion, we actually find the cancer that they didn't know about, and the lesion they were worried about was benign. So.
Oh, well now Ocean Lakes, you were talking about being at Ocean Lakes.
At Ocean Lakes at 6 o'clock on the 23rd, and then at St. Michael Catholic Church at 6 o'clock on the 27th.
And that's open to everybody there?
Open to everybody who wants to come. If you've got a lesion, you want to check with Ocean Lakes, or just come at 6 o'clock to Pack Hall at St. Michael. We'll be glad to work you in.
Fantastic. And now, with summer coming, sunscreen, that's your biggest suggestion?
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
Well, sunscreen is very important.
Yes.
The cancers I'm treating are from people being in the sun when they were from age 10 to age 40.
A lot younger.
A lot younger. Yeah. But I see plenty of 25-year-olds that have skin cancers because the tanning beds are so dangerous, and all of those things accumulate over time. So yes, right now people are starting to tan. Let's get in a tanning bed, some other things, but the clock is ticking.
Not a good idea.
I've got a lot of sharp knives.
Oh, God.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't have to worry about me being in the sun or in a sun thing. I don't do all that, Doc.
Well, that's good.
I love the beach. I put sunscreen on, but as you can tell, I don't get in the tanning bed, which is a good thing. Dr. Everson,
yes.
Nice to see you again. Thank you for being back with us. You guys give that number a call and go get checked out. It's for your health and it's important. We'll be right back.
All right, the third annual, Fellowship of Christian Athletes golf tournament is set for Monday, March 27th.
That's right.
And you can get in it. We're going to tell you all about it. Listen where it's going to be at Wachesaw Plantation Club.
Beautiful,
That's pretty nice.
Beautiful place. Great opportunity to play Wachesaw. We've got Patrick with us. Patrick, tell us about the tournament and then a little bit about FCA.
All right, very good. Thanks so much for having us today. Well, Wachesaw is a wonderful golf course, probably one of the best kept secrets on the South Strand. We've just redone our green, so if you played it over a year ago, you probably haven't played on our new fast Championship Bermuda green. So the golf course is already starting to green up. It's going to be in great shape for our tournament. This, as you mentioned, Cecil, is our third annual golf tournament, second time that we'll be at Wachesaw. We're going to have a great lunch beforehand, go out and play some wonderful golf with your friends. It's a chance to get to enjoy a great golf course that you normally wouldn't get to play, and then to do it for a great cause.
All right, now teams, how much is a team?
Teams are $500 a team, or we are taking individuals. We have some folks, in fact, my wife and I on our team, we're still missing a player, so we're looking for someone that might like to join us, but it's basically $125 a player or $500 a team. It includes all the things I just mentioned, and you'll also have a great barbecue dinner after we're done with the golf tournament.
All right, now tell us about FCA. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, FCA is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, as you mentioned, and really it comes down to simple. Our vision is to impact the world for Jesus Christ through the influence of coaches and athletes. I don't know how it was at your high school, but I always looked up for the guys and the gals that were athletes and stuff. They were kind of my role model a lot of times, and it's a great opportunity for us to work through the coaches and the athletes with the gospel of Jesus Christ to impact our middle schools and our high schools in Georgetown County.
That's fantastic.
They had a banquet the other week, and they had a special guest. Who did they have? I forgot who they had here in the area, but they had
well, here in Horry County,
Horry County,
exactly. Had the thing, yeah.
But always bring down some big names to help.
Exactly, exactly. In fact, you know, our golf tournament is one of our major fundraisers, and then we do another one with our fall banquet in September. And we're actually going to have Coach Jerry Moore there, who was the one of the winningest coaches in the history of college football based on his percentages. That was at Appalachian State for so many years. He'll be our guest speaker this coming fall.
Now, about how many students do you have in FCA in Georgetown County right now? Do you know about an average?
I would say right now we have 27 huddles, which are the groups that meet and do the Bible studies and stuff.
Yes.
And on the average, we're about 20 to 30 young people per huddle and stuff. So it's moving and growing.
27.
And we have opportunity. All we need is a little more money and a few more folks, and we could expand. We could almost double the amount of huddles that we would have in our schools.
When's your banquet coming up?
The banquet will be sometime the latter part of August or September. I think we're still looking to set that particular date.
Get back in touch with us. We can promote that for you too.
Right.
And you're always looking for volunteers, people to help out.
Exactly. Looking for businesses that might like to be whole sponsors. Also, again, we have opportunities to be a tournament sponsor. Wilds Financial Services is our title sponsor this year, and Jeff's very excited to be part of what we're doing. We have a lot of other great sponsors that are part of that too.
Awesome. Patrick, thank you very much. You guys are, it's always awesome. I love FCA and just watching what they do for the kids around the area. So great job.
Thank you so much. All right, coming up, it is National Oreo Day, and Max is here from Pawleys Island Bakery.
Woo.
And boy, what a layout.
I know. Wait till you see it. Of course, it is National Oreo Day, so who did we call? Max from Pawleys Island Bakery. He always brings us the best goodies from down there. And Oreos, I didn't know you could do so many things with Oreos.
Oh, it's a lot of fun. We get creative every day and made all these things fresh this morning for you, and we look forward to talking about them. Thank you so much for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, so let's start over here. This is Max.
Those are Oreo cupcakes. They're filled with a chocolate pudding. They have an Oreo cookie mousse topped with a chocolate drizzle and an Oreo cookie.
Okay, so wait, you said they're filled with pudding?
Chocolate pudding.
Oh my
You gotta have a little extra chocolate in there.
Yeah,
all right,
why
now
not?
look at this. Pull that back, we can see that
There
one
we
good.
go.
All right,
Pull
look at
that
that
one
next one. Oh, what's that, Oreo pie?
That's an Oreo cookie pie. It has an Oreo cookie mousse in the center, then a dark chocolate glaze filled with more Oreo cookie mousse on the top, and then garnished with chopped Oreo cookies and an Oreo cookie in the center.
I'll tell you what, Max goes way out when we have a national day.
And
here,
it's good.
All right, we're going over here.
Now these are cute as they can be. Let's see if we can see them.
Let's see if I can pick one of these up and show it.
Those are Oreo cookie monster cookies, where we took it apart and filled it with more Oreo cookie stuffing, and then put the cookie back together, put the little eyeballs on it, made Oreo cookie monster cookies.
My kids will love them. I'm going to have to take one too. Now, this is something that's up my alley. What is this right here?
That's an Oreo cookie bar. It's got an Oreo cookie crust on it, and then we fill that with a coconut and Oreo cookie filling, topped with a white chocolate drizzle and Oreo cookies.
Wow. Now over here.
Now, we already, before we got going, you know, they put a piece of cake right in front of Cecil, so of course he ate it.
I just tasted it. I didn't eat it.
No, not the whole thing.
I took one little bite of it.
Not the whole thing, but I'm telling you, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, tell us about that.
That's our Oreo cookie cake. We take a chocolate devil's food cake, we fill that with an Oreo filling, which is the white stuff filling that we make at the store, and then we cover that with a dark chocolate ganache glaze, topped with Oreo cookie mousse and Oreo cookies.
Oh,
and let me tell you, it's very good. Very good. Now tell them where you're located,
I'll be diving in later.
We're in Pawleys Island, right downtown Pawleys Island, at the corner of the North Causeway and Route 17.
That's right.
Yep. And we're there 7 days a week, open 6 to 6 Monday through Saturday, and 6 to 1 on Sundays.
All right. Not only you have food too. Tell them about that real quick.
We also have a full-service lunch menu. We do breakfast menu, and then we also cater in-house and off-premise.
You can't beat it.
Anything you want. He did cupcakes for Reed this past weekend. They were awesome. We absolutely loved them. So anything you want, give Max a call. Catering and sweets. And go in today and get some Oreo stuff.
All right. We'll be right back. Stay with us. Them
And
chocolate.
welcome.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You got chocolate on your face?
I was just trying to get it off.
Did you know we were coming back live?
No, I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Welcome back.
That's right. I hope you've enjoyed today's show. Lots of cool things. National Oreo Day. And of course, keep following on Facebook.
Yes, that's amazing.
The Giraffe Lady and also April the Giraffe, just to see what happens. 10 million views right now for our friend Aaron. It's pretty awesome. Hope you'll have a great day.
See you tomorrow, everybody. Have a great day.
Carolina and Company Live is sponsored by the businesses, organizations, and groups featured in this program. The views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect that of WPDE ABC.